Tampa again after all these years to when you get to this point?
Yeah, I guess it's a little poetic, right? Kind of at the end of our run there, being stymied by Tampa a few times. So obviously an incredible team. It's had a ton of success. So like I said last night, certainly poses a different challenge. But
Left side.
Ryan, I know you weren't here when that letter was sent out in February of 2018, but you got here shortly after. You were here for most of this rebuild process. What does it feel like now to be where you are compared to where you were when this all started?
Yeah, I mean, it's a little bit tough to characterize right now. I feel like we're in the midst of this grind, playing every day. It's hard to really look at the big picture of things. We've been trying to do our best job of focusing on the task at hand, and we haven't really given ourselves much breathing room. We've been kind of backs against the wall, but the only way we look at it is just like the group of guys we've gone forward with the last few seasons, and I think we've come together and we've always believed in each other, and it's nice to be rewarded a little bit now. I think we've put in a lot of hard work the last 2-3 seasons, and we've continued to build, and we've come up here and we've sat here and we've come to work every day and we've said the right things, and to see that pay off is a nice feeling. And we're halfway to our goal, and we really believe that, and it's definitely been a nice climb for the group of us that have been through it, and it hasn't always been easy, but this is what it's all about, and it feels really good after each win, and each series gets a little bit sweeter, so we just got to keep going.
Left side.
Yeah, for either Ryan or Chris, what kind of X factor do you think Barclay Goodrow can be in this series? Not only for the way he deepens your lineup, but the specific experience he does have with the Lightning.
I think he's, you can't say enough about him. We could probably sit up here for 10-15 minutes and go on about what he brings. And, I think when the crowd cheered for the starting lineup in Game 6 when he started, that was pretty cool. And I think that says a lot about what he brings as a person and as a player. And even last game, I mean, sprawling out in the second period a few times, blocking shots with every body part, and just getting the job done. And, he's been there. He's done it. He knows what it takes, and he's a huge part of our team. And it's tough to imagine our group without him. And the little things he does that you guys might not even notice, it's just, like I said, we could sit here for 10-15 minutes and talk about him. He's a great person, a great part of our team, and we're really lucky to have him.
For either of you guys, I know you guys are in it, so it's different, but you're also fans of the game. And in the West, you've got McDavid and McKinnon. And in this one, it's Vasilevsky and Shesterkin. So just, if you could, just what do you make of the goalie matchup in this series?
I feel like sometimes you guys like to oversimplify the game of hockey and make it about individual players against individual players. When in reality, it's 20 guys versus 20 guys. But at the same time, I think the best two goalies in the world are playing against each other. So I don't think that their game plan is going to be entirely different from ours. You got to make it hard on the opposing goalie. Both goalies are so incredible on first shots, are so mobile. So good side to side, so good with their desperation, obviously very good at playing the puck. So, I think the focus is going to be on trying to get to the inside like it has been, trying to, establish shots, try to create traffic and try to make it difficult for them to see pucks.
Back left.
How much do you think it matters that you're going up against a team that's had the full run of playoff runs the last 2 years, winning the Cup, versus your group, which is basically going through its first run together?
It's a good question. I guess time will tell. I mean, I think the last month we've really understood what it takes to win and how hard that commitment is to winning. And like I said, we've had our backs against the wall. I think 5 elimination games. So there's definitely some experience we can draw from that. And then, like you said, we're going against a team that's done it for 2 straight years, and they've been to a handful of conference finals in the last 5-10 years. So it should be a good contest. It's an interesting contrast of a team that's done it before and a team that's kind of, like you said, us, and kind of our first time together. So they're a good team. They've done it for a reason. They've proven time and time again. But our job's to try to knock them off, and I think if we keep playing the way we can, I think we have a chance to do that. And at the end of the day, each game, it's a 60-minute battle with 20 guys, and that experience does go out the window at times. And for us, it's just try to bring that energy from game one and keep this thing rolling.
Take 3 more questions, left side.
Chris, you know Mac as well as anybody, I'm sure, and you probably know Hedman as well, just from seeing him over all these years. What is the challenge about you're playing a team of 2D that can just kind of run it out there every other shift and play the way that those two guys can play?
Yeah, I mean, they're special players. Mac is one of the best humans that I've ever played with. I learned so much from him about how to be a pro, how to conduct yourself on and off the ice. The number of things that he did for our group when he was here, it's a very, very long list. He was our example of what it was to be a Ranger, and he's been instrumental for them and all the success that they've had. I don't know if you call him an unsung hero because he does it so often, does it every single shift. So it's kind of obvious what he brings to the table at this point. So, and obviously Victor Hedman is one of the best defensemen in the world as well. So I think the challenge for us is just going to be to make them turn, to make them play hard minutes, and to skate them up and down the ice. No defenseman wants to be going back for pucks over and over again, and that's a huge element in the playoffs. And been a big part of our success is establishing a forecheck and making the guys who played big minutes play in their own zone.
2 more questions, left side.
Yeah, Ryan, back to your goalie, we've talked about him all year long with everything he's done, but in your mind, what makes him special?
I just think he's just a battler in there. I think he's very focused. Before the game, you can see a look in him that he's ready to go, and I think an underrated thing is the way he understands the game. Like, his hockey IQ is, I would say, one of the highest in our team, and I don't know if I've ever said that about a goalie on my team before, with all due respect. And what I mean by that is, like, he's able to read the plays like so intelligently and anticipate where the puck's going to be, and that helps him a ton, obviously, and his ability to play the puck too is like incredible. I think he helps our D out a lot. He helps our penalty kill out a lot with that and clearing pucks, and he's got a couple multi-assist games now in the postseason, so that's pretty cool too. But he just does it all, and I think he not only his determination and all those things, but I think, like I said, I think for me that stands out as like the hockey IQ and stopping the puck and helping us get the puck out of our zone. It's pretty unique. I've never played with a goalie of those capabilities, and he's something he's passionate about and he cares about, and really helps our group.
I think it's something we can joke about after the fact, but we were saying in Game 6 that the interference penalty he took was the best penalty we've ever seen. We were hemmed in our own zone. They were getting some really good chances, and we stopped the play.
Last question, right side.
Chris, sorry if this was asked already, but what do you remember from that 2015 matchup against Tampa? And do you think there's anything from that series that you can share with your teammates, since this is new to them, at least this round of the Stanley Cup playoffs?
Yeah, I think our group was either 6-0 or 7-0 in Game 7s. And I don't think Tampa had played in a Game 7 yet, and they beat us. So I think experience matters, and having guys who have been there and know what it takes to win matters. At the same time, we have those guys on our team. So at the end of the day, it's a hockey game. Like Ryan said, it's a 60-minute battle between 20 guys on one side and 20 guys on the other side. So got to continue to do the things that we've done well and that have given us success up to this point.